Thank you for staying with us here on Sunrise. According to Buddha, we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Joining us in studio to tell us about a great initiative centered around building the minds of our youth are Dean Sinclair. He is the beneficiary for the Little Genius 2018, as well as Tishana Mulling. She's the CEO of NexxStepp Educational Services. Welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right, before I get into Dean and all his wonderful success, Tishana, tell us about NexxStepp. What is it that you offer to our youngsters?
Right. So NexxStepp is a social enterprise that focuses on a triple bottom line. So we're about people, profit, and planet. Okay. And so we offer training, coaching, and coaching services. So we have a Prep for Pep product where we incorporate training the youngsters in gaining global skills. So even before Pep, we were focusing on critical thinking skills and how to learn. We also have a product called the Ready, Set, Go coaching product, where we help them from where they are and connecting them to that bridge that takes them through their career. And we also do workshops for corporate. So we are looking out for our millennials from the classroom right into the workforce. Yeah, so pretty much the Little Genius Show is our key corporate social responsibility project that focuses on helping them to build their critical thinking skills, their public speaking skills, and really becoming global thinkers. So these are youngsters, 8 to 11-year-olds. They're dressed in tuxedos, looking nice and sharp like Dean Sinclair here, and they're presenting on global issues.
Ah, I see. So, speaking of somebody who's a beneficiary of SAME, so in 2018 you won this competition. What was that like for you, Dean?
It was a great opportunity because everywhere I go, people that I don't even know, they already recognize me.
Yes.
Because they're saying like, aren't you the
Winner
boy that won the Little Genius competition?
Yes.
I'm like, yes.
All right, so speaking of critical thinking and some of the skills that you learned, you did PEP, you sat the PEP exam this year. Was there any material that helped with that?
Yes, miss, it helped me to think critically, and that can help the world to be a better place, because when you think critically, it helps you to be more rounded and ready for the future.
Ready and finding solutions.
Yes.
So the competition doesn't include just the corporate area, but you have now expanded to 3 parishes?
So we're going to be expanding across Jamaica into each county, Cornwall, Middlesex, Surrey.
Okay.
And we're having the initial production on Sunday, May 5th. That's this Sunday at Colonel Cove in Morant Bay, St. Thomas. And then the rest will follow thereafter. So we have 16 contestants, and so they introduce themselves. There's a debate face-off section because we want them to understand how to disagree in a civil manner at that level. And then there's also a talent segment because we believe that intelligence comes in many forms. So we allow them to express themselves in a multiplicity of ways.
What are some of the prizes for the winner, the champion at the national level?
Right, so the champion receives funding towards a project for their school. There's also funding that they receive for themselves personally. There are several gift baskets. There are opportunities, media opportunities. It depends on our sponsors. The opportunities may vary. This year we want the project to be focused on a school feeding program or something surrounding agriculture. Dean looked at a conflict resolution project. He can tell you more about that. His year we were looking at integrity. This year we're looking at global competitiveness. So it varies each year.
For these little youngsters, how do we get additional information?
Additional information can be found on our Facebook page at NexxStepp. That's NexxStepp. We can also be reached at 905-7947 for more information. As I said, it's at Colonel Cove, Morant Bay, and it's the 5th of May, Sunday.
What time?
4 p.m.
All right.
We want people to be seated by 3:30. And this project is endorsed by the I Believe initiative of the Governor General of Jamaica. And it's been going on since 2013.
Well, growing from strength to strength. Dean Sinclair, Tishana, we want to thank you so much for joining us on set, and we look forward to more youngsters being rounded and critical thinkers for the future. It's now time for a break here on Sunrise, but more when we come back.